You're still watching New Vision TV News with me, Ruth, in a broadcast from the New Vision newsroom. We now take a look at the news in business.
In business today, Enterprise Uganda Director Charles Ochichi says that unplanned expansions, lavish expenditures and unsustainable price discounts are some of the factors leading to the collapse of viable businesses. Paul Busharizi speaks to us on what's making news in the economy as he reacts to Charles Ochichi's comments.
Big news this week has been Minister of State for Investment, Evelyn Anite. She held a press conference in which she said her life is under threat, and you know, she blames what she calls a mafia group of organized, connected people in and around government who are trying to frustrate her. She's been involved in the unfurling of the problem at UTL, and she thinks she has stepped on some very powerful toes.
So what is this about, Ochichi? What is he talking about? Small businesses, you know, collapsing, just...
Yeah, well, Ochichi, as you said, is the Executive Director of Enterprise Uganda, which is trying to reorient people's mindsets surrounding business.
Okay.
There are some, can you call it, urban myths about how business should be done.
Yes.
And in an organized economy, it just doesn't work. So he was explaining that part of the collapses, many of the collapses in our businesses around is that we expand too fast. So the challenge of expansion is that money gets stuck in a place. You know, people say that profit is an opinion, but cash is fact. Your business can be profitable, but you fail. Okay. But if the cash is coming in, you know, it can even be the other way around. You can be unprofitable, but the cash keeps coming in. You can somehow find a way to survive. So cash has to be key.
That's true.
Many of our businessmen, unfortunately, he mentioned it in that story. One, they even divert the money to luxury things, stuff, which is bad enough, but sometimes they go into unplanned expansions. He gave the example of Uchumi Supermarket and Nakumat, which probably expanded too fast and then got caught.
On Facebook, there are people, so somebody comes in and says, I have 3 million on me. What business can I start? And everyone is giving them ideas, like, do this, do that. Hey, that's a lot of money. Start A, B, C, D, and Z. And I'm thinking, okay, then what?
Well, I think the first thing they should do with personally, if I was asked, the first thing they should do with the 3 million and they're wondering what to do with the business is fix this 3 million somewhere, like in a fixed deposit or something, and then investigate. And also try and reorient your mind, because business is not automatic. You have to have a certain way of thinking in order to be successful as a business person.
So we shouldn't just...
While the money is
there,
safe,
making more money.
You're investigating market research, you're understanding what business you can go in, how it makes money or how it doesn't make money, and how you make things work.
I think we should not always run into, because you have a little money and you don't just run into business because you don't know what you're going to meet there. And those who are already in there, lavish spending, people can spend their money because they're making it anyway. So be careful, but you can also go and reorient your mind on what businesses to, you know, venture into. Thank you, Paul.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Lynn, for the news in business. We now take a look at our Daily Pile of Africa series. We look at ziplining in Mabura Forest. Now, you have been driving through Mabura Forest to and from eastern Uganda, but you have been missing on an adventure that hides in the thick forest. Ziplining fans now have to think twice when they take this journey. Take a look. A company, Super Skyway, set up an adventurous experience in the heart of Mabura Forest. Described as a system that sends you soaring between the tallest trees in the rainforest, even employees from the National Forestry Authority, an organ mandated to manage central forest reserves, had time to engage in ziplining. After being tied with climbing gears and high ropes, one climbs up a tree where professionals release you to slide to the other point. You're led to pass through ancient trees by guides, across the zip lines that stretches 250 meters, across River Musamia. This river is another stop to experience. When you feel the moment while on the rope, you're likely to see mammals like great-cheeked mangabees and red-tailed monkeys, birds like palm-nut vultures, African fish eagles, great blue dracos, and the roaring griffon falls, making your zip-lining experience memorable. Skyway is located 44 kilometers east of Kampala city, outside of Lugazi town, at the Griffin Falls camp. For more Pal of Africa stories, visit our website, which is newvision.co.ug/Pal of Africa. Our newspaper, The Sunday Vision, is also another home of adventures, so grab your copy every Sunday for Pal of Africa stories. We now move on to our special report today. The Kampala Annual Twins Festival is just less than a week away. Many twins and parents of the twins are in their last-minute preparations for the fete. Do you know that even the Bible talks about how special twins are? New Vision TV brings you the biblical and social dimensions of twins.
You cannot neglect the scientific perspective when you're looking into the biblical view on twins. Scientifically, for the couple to get identical twins, a fertilized egg splits and develops into two babies with the same genetic formation. For fraternal twins, there's fertilization of two eggs, which produce two genetically unique babies. This scientific process is not visible, so Annette Naova, a midwife at Gladex Medical Center in Kampala, adds that the formation of twins can come by chance.
One fertilized egg, we call this double farm, splits and develops into two babies with exactly the same genetic information.
In the book of Genesis, the first couple to have twins was Isaac, the son of Abraham, and his wife Rebekah. This came after 20 years of waiting. The twins were Jacob and Esau. The book of Genesis describes them as having struggled together within Rebekah's womb, and when they were born, Jacob was holding Esau's heel. Throughout their lives, the brothers felt hostility for one another, especially since their parents played favorites with Jacob. The climax of their hostility was when Jacob took Esau's rights as the firstborn son. Rebekah sided with Jacob and made Isaac bless him instead of Esau. However, the hostility by Jacob and Esau has not been witnessed in the present twins. It is a complete opposite. For example, Jolly Kato and Simon Waswa have been such friends that they pursued the same course at the university and also have the same talent as musicians. These twins are television presenters.
In most cases, you happen to find that most twins have the same tastes and preferences. And now, like for our case, with us, we normally, actually, most of the things which we do normally do them together. Now, like we like the talent, we do music, we love playing the piano, and both of us are pianists, we do it. At the same time, we can do TV presenting, we are media personalities, so almost each and everything. And I think it's even too much.
The sense of two children growing together right from their mother's womb can be surprising. However, there are so many mothers who yearn to give birth to twins but fail to get them. Frank Kapshenga, a pastor, advises that through prayer, a couple in such dilemma can give birth to twins.
You may pray for God to give you a job. And God responds with giving you a business.
True.
Then we call it double blessing.
Yeah, that's what happened to Rebecca.
So that's what happened.
Yeah.
So it's also important to know that you don't just go to pray to say, God, I want twins.
What do we do now?
God can bless you far more than you think.
Since they are special children, names given to twins, especially from the various cultures in Uganda, are very unique. In Genesis chapter 38, Tamar gave birth to twin boys. The first child to come out was named Perez, and the other was named Zerah. Other twin names in the Bible that have been adopted because of their meaning are Abigail and Andriel, which means a father's joy and a flock of gold. Names like Diana and Elisha mean luminous and the salvation of God. Among the Baganda tribe found in central part of Uganda, the elder male twin is called Waswa, while the younger one is Kato. The girls are called Babirye and Nakato respectively. Among the Banyankole in western Uganda, the eldest twin is given the name Kakuru and the youngest Kato. For the girls, Nyangoma takes the lead as Nyakato is the youngest. The Bunyoro Batoro have Isingoma and Kato for the boys. The Luo tribes give Opio and Ochen for the male twins, as the female are Opio and Achen. The Basoga have Waiswa and Tenywa for males. The females are Babirye and Nakato. The Bakonzo give names such as Nguru for the first boy and Dobia for the twin who comes after Nguru. The neighboring Rwanda recognizes twins. The first twin is named Gakuru and the second is named Gato. How special twins are extends to their follower if the parents decide to have more children. The names are also special. The Baganda call the twins' follower Kiza. This is similar for the Banyankole. Banyoro call the follower Kawa. The Luo differentiate the follower's name according to sex. A girl is called Akumu or Akelo, while the boy is called Okumu or Okelo. The Bakonzo call the follower of the twins Kitsa for a girl and Kisa if it is a boy. Report compiled by Patricia Tudiahebwa.
That is it we had for you today. Thank you for watching. Be sure to catch my news updates and other programs here on New Vision TV by visiting our website, which is newvision.co.ug/video. You can also follow us on social media. Facebook is The New Vision, Twitter is @NewVisionWire, Instagram is @NewVisionWire, and our YouTube channel is New Vision TV. Catch up with me on my Twitter handle. I am Ruth the Voice. Thank you for watching. Have a good night. And I end with a fact file.